Hey guys, Mongo here. Update on the whole market. So Bitcoin is looking kind of ugly on the 4 hour. So we've had some down today. It's going to continue if we can't hold above 300. So 67, 300. The big line in the sand we keep bouncing at is really on lower time frames. It's 67, 100 to 67, 89, somewhere in that range. We lose the let's see here. We lose the value area low here at 66.5440. We're heading down to 64. All right, so I have here basically the low end wick there at 64.5848. And I have another one down here if we lose that one at 64.141. You should mark those on your charts. Those are order blocks, and it's also just another, I think, a weekly point of control. Or it may even be, maybe an actual weekly EQ point. So just watching at this point, if we get a nice big quick wick down to like 64, it's going to give us a nice real quick bullish divergence here on Bitcoin. And that could rally us up to my next breakout target I've got sitting at 72,000 basically. So at this point, we're just range bound. I'm expecting up and down, zigzagging. It's going to... The altcoins really don't really care. I mean, things like AVAX here just are running hard. As much as I didn't originally like Solana, Solana's still a freaking rocket. So Solana's hitting my rejection zone. It's pulling back. Even myself is starting to play with some of these Solana meme coins that are starting to come out. So I'm taking some gambles there. I will say it's a heck of a lot cheaper gas fees wise on Solana than it is on Ethereum. So threw some Zen profits into some gambles. So if they play out, and if they're not a rug, I'll let you guys know what those are in the future. I think there's a coin called CIA coming out. It's like cats and Central Intelligence or something like that. I'll have to find it on Twitter and share it. But anyways, most coins are holding up well. The Pulse Chain ecosystem took a dump, but it's now starting to bounce as well. Band protocol is holding up okay. Really, my big bag is AVAX, and it's running hard. So I'm really happy. That's my second largest bag. And I'm almost positive I'm going to throw the rest of my PLSX into the farm. Just let it sit there and marinate inside of the ecosystem there. Just collect some more ink, even if it's only, I'm only earning 8 to 12 ink a week. It doesn't really matter. It's better than nothing. And as prices of ink increases, it's just going to further build my bag. So there's really not much to talk about. Altcoins are, in my opinion, a better play. Not only from a spot perspective, but also if you're doing low leverage longs. Things like AVAX are a much better play than, it's locked, than Bitcoin at the moment. But Bitcoin can also just be more of a sure play in terms of leverage longs, but you can also get wrecked. So this is also an inverted head and shoulders, technically speaking, on the 1 hour. Something to keep in mind. I'm waiting to see a bounce. I really need to see a retest and hold of this 300 level. Otherwise, I think we're going lower. So, and that is about it, guys. Also, Book of Memes is taking an absolute poo-poo. Book of Meme. I keep saying plural, but it's meme. But last line in the sand, if we don't bounce soon, is kind of coming in. This order block down here, I have in yellow, is sitting at... actually, it's not low enough. Let me pull it down for you. There. So 84.23 is the last order block on the 4 hours. It's the 2 4-hour order blocks. You lose that, it's going to zero. This could be a total rug. Or this could be like any other meme coin where it's going to just pump, and then once it drops... We're only down 60% currently. We dropped 62. So some of these coins you drop nearly 90%, and then they come back and go above their all-time high. I think Solana's done that. Matic did it. It's a bunch of coins that went nearly zero and then bounced back. So I I don't know. I don't hold any now. I did buy some yesterday, and I took a 40% loss on it, so I sold the actual spot and then rolled that into Solana, actually, because I plan on using it for Solana meme coins. So I will keep you guys posted on that. I still think if we get a bounce here, you're going to see this 4-cent target. If it doesn't go to 0, so let's remove this and draw you a new one. We kind of have a falling channel, right? Not really. And kind of just do that. Okay, we do have some. We got 1 wick, 2 wick, kind of a 3 bounce. This looks better to me. And we got this one here. Yeah, so this is still the same. It's just going to be lower. So if you do have a breakout from this, it's way down here now, most likely, which will drop this down. Yeah, so it dropped you like a 3.8 cent target from this one. So it's possible. I'm not entering any longs at the moment, just kind of waiting to see how Bitcoin shakes out. I did try to long this earlier, but I was getting stopped out with like $30 profits just because, yeah, it's just ugly at the moment. So let's zoom in for you. Getting a bounce now, so we'll wait and see. This could be an inverted head and shoulders as well. But we're below the 618 is my concern. Cool. All right, that's that. We'll look at other stuff here. Let's look at render. Looks like render's bouncing on my trend line. Yep, render's back testing the breakout. If you're going to buy render, this is the time to do it. I bet that's even probably like the 618 fib. Nope, it's the 50. It's got a beautiful back test. If you're going to buy a render, now's the time to buy it. Just DCA, not financial advice. This is a really good time to buy it. It's bouncing nicely. How about Rune? Rune's making a double bottom. This is another good spot. It's holding. It's just a 50. Needs to get back above the 382, but this looks decent. Need to have a green dot printed. Hasn't printed yet. Preferably, I'd like to see this come down to like the 618, but right now, just pay attention. It wouldn't be a bad spot to start DCAing if you're going to buy spot for this one. We haven't looked at Arbitrum in a while. Not bad. And I will say, for all the crap I give Solana, actually using their ecosystem's pretty fast. So maybe I should try something before talking shit about it. Just mainly, 2021 really had put a bad taste in my mouth. Literally, I think they crashed like 13 times. I've never seen a chain do that. So that was the biggest reason why I was kind of like, nah. Arbitrum's got an ugly topping pattern, so this should come back down probably here to the 786 or the 618 on this one here. So probably this general area. Where is the top of this thing? Let's do that. Got that backwards. Let's do from this bottom to this top. There we go. So yeah, we're getting close to the 50. I'd like to see the 618 and then a bounce. So I'd like to see some kind of sideways action for moving higher. There's not much else that piques my interest. There's ADA, which I haven't bought much of it. I sold this at $3, so last bull market. So it's been a while. This coin, I believe, is really on the bottom as well. Yep. So let's do this. There you go. It has a long way to go. I think I literally sold at 306. So I got lucky. But I also didn't buy this thing at like sub pennies like some people did. So Hoskinson's very smart. So this is a nice double bottom pattern. This is a back test. We've already back tested the breakout and we're moving higher. So if you wanted to get in, this is not a bad spot, but this is also a bearish divergence on the weekly. So it'll come back a little more. Algorand. Smart people. One of the co-founders is a Harvard professor, so they're not dummies. They know what they're talking about. I like them in general. I like their technology. They're just they're forgotten about. They don't have very good media push. So step out to the weekly. Yeah. So you got to get back above these order blocks here, and preferably above 45 cents. So until then, it's still a discounted buy. And where's Ape? I haven't seen Ape in the longest time. So what is this thing doing? Nothing. So until the NFTs come back out and or the Yuga Labs come up with something different, there's not much to talk about. Although right now it is back testing the breakout, so this is another spot to look for a bounce to buy if you want to buy into it. If you think NFTs are going to be huge again, that's up to you. It's not me. I do like my KDA. Brilliant project, really smart. This could be the Amazon of blockchains. And its scalability, but there's just so many what ifs, so it's a total gamble like anything else. It's also a mineable coin, so people are dumping it to pay their mining costs and fees, so keep that in mind. And what about Atom? Yeah, we're still range bound on this bottom. This is like BNB in my opinion. It's holds its value very well. Don't believe it has an internal buying feature that helps buy pressure, but the people who believe are in it, the community believes in it firmly. It is great technology from an interoperability standpoint. They are a bunch of smart cookies, and it's smartest. I haven't played this ecosystem yet, but it's another good one. I like it. Let's see, Fetch AI, still rocking. Zoom in for you. It's funny, we hit my target again, breakout target, revisiting. So I'd expect you're coming down and you're having rounding again. So I'd expect a bounce soon, then come back above that. Illuvium's taking a dump as well. Everything's taking a dump. So this is a good time to buy. Everything's discounted. So remember, buy when there's blood in the street. So favorite saying is Borsog, buy on red, sell on green. So if you guys can remember to do that and remove emotion from it, you'll be fine. Slow grind up for Link, Gala Games, Rocket, but they got a long way to go too, I believe. No, where's the dinosaur? I guess it is. Now they're getting close to a breakout of their all-time high, so not bad. And Pulse Chain, this is Ink. Ink's getting a bounce. What are we up here today? Up 1.5%. PLS is the trailing one. It's getting dumped on. It's down 1.5%, and then PLSX is basically flat. So, and then what else do I have up here? Wolf is basically dead. It died. It did. Although it has plenty of liquidity left, so it's kind of nice that, even though it's on a $4 million market cap, it's not dead. It wouldn't be a horrible gamble to buy in near this spot again, because if you did, what's that from here to the all-time high? You're looking at a 600%, which is basically 7x, I think. My conversion to X's versus percentages is not good. So that's really about it, guys. Nothing I say is financial advice. Best of luck. You want to find me, go to Crypto Blackwell on Twitter and the Blackguard Discord. Thanks.